Good morning, students. Most welcome to this virtual classroom. It's a new experience for both me and you. It is class 6 and this virtual classroom is being organized by the St. Paul Modern School, Bakri Bazar, Begusarai. Today we are going to discuss the first chapter in your science book, which is related to the chemistry. The food, where it comes from. Apparently it's a very simple one, but since the lockdown period you have seen that this very simple food, it becomes how vital it becomes for a nation. So let us learn this topic through different slides and we'll explain what is food, what kinds of foods are there, where each kind of food comes from, and we'll get some GK questions also. Do you know how many kinds of foods do you know actually? How many kinds of animals do you know that take food of different kinds? We'll also provide some explanation and also some questions with this. Let us begin at the beginning. Let's understand what is food. Let's look at that slide.
What is food? Food is one of the most important and basic necessities of our life. Now, all living things, including human beings, need food. We can define food as the substance from which an organism gets energy and materials required for growth, repair, and maintenance of the body. Food can consist of both plant and animal products. Let us repeat the 4 basic functions of food. Food gives us energy. Food helps us grow. Food protects us against diseases. And also food helps us to stay healthy and fit. But food habits vary according to regions, languages, culture, geographical variety, climatic variety. All these factors affect the food habits of different people. If you go to Punjab, there you will see that people eat tandoori roti, seasonal vegetables, pulses, sometimes eggs, chicken. In eastern part Bengal, they eat rice and fish. Bihar's favorite dish is litti and chokha. In the same way, South India, they eat idli, dosa, uttapam, vada. Mughlai cuisine cooking is popular in central India like biryani. You see that there are so many varieties of Indian cooking. But if you go all over the world, there will be many different food habits. But out of all these food habits and different items of food, we call ingredients. Ingredients are the things that is needed for cooking a particular item or dish. Like for chapati, you are making chapati. We need 2 items, wheat flour and water. We need the dough which is rolled and then baked on a tawa. Again, if you are making chicken curry or any preparation for chicken, you will need chicken, oil, spices, onion, garlic, water, etc. You can list whenever something is being cooked at home what ingredients they are using. And we can divide the human beings by their food habit into mainly 2 categories. Number 1, the people who do not eat meat or any animal product. The people who prefer food derived from plants and plant products. Such people are called vegetarians. And the meal that contains only plant and plant products is called a vegetarian meal. At this point, let me also give an interesting fact. Some of the vegetarian people also don't take milk or milk products and honey. Why? Because they think that milk and honey also comes from animals, so they don't take them. Such vegetarians who also do not take milk and honey are called vegans. Now the people who include animal products such as meat, fish, egg, etc. in their meals, they are called non-vegetarians, and such a meal is called non-vegetarian meal. Vegetarian meal have lots of variety like soya bean, dal, mushrooms, peas, sprouted seeds like gram, mung, honey, butter, etc. And non-vegetarian meals can contain a variety of meat like goat meat, it is called mutton, chicken meat called chicken, meat of pig is called pork, meat of cattle called beef, meat of deer called venison, fish, prawn, eggs, etc. Now, when cooking we use various kinds of spices to make the dishes more tasty, more palatable. Here are some list of Indian names and English names together of the common spices we use at home. You see, some common names is better to know. That is turmeric is haldi, cumin, jeera, coriander, dhania, black pepper, kali mirch, mustard, sarson, fennel, saunf, black seed, kalonji, fenugreek, methi, red chili, lal mirchi, cardamom, elaichi, etc.
So, you see, it is very easy to understand now. Let us go to a more colorful part of the mix. Let us know how food is produced in this nature with a few more pictures. Let's look at the pictures and try to answer the questions provided with the pictures mentally by yourself. Okay? Pay attention, please.
Now there are only two main sources of our food. We have already talked about that. That is plants and animals. Human beings and all the animals basically fundamentally is dependent on plants for food. The vegetables, cereals, pulses, fruits, all are plant products. But in different plants, food is stored in different parts of the plants. Some of these parts are edible. Like the banana tree. Banana tree have many edible parts. We can eat the raw banana, the ripe banana we eat as fruit. We can also cook the flower and the stem of the banana tree. There are some plants where the food is stored in the stem. We eat the stems of plants like potato, sugarcane, etc. Some store the food in their flowers like cauliflower, broccoli. Some plants again have edible root like radish, carrot, turnip, beetroot. We also eat the leaves of some plants, the leafy vegetables like spinach. Fruits you already know, different types of fruit, apple, mango, guava, We also eat seeds from the plants. All the cereals, anaj and pulses, dal, they are actually the seeds of the plants. Cereals include rice, wheat, corn, bajra, barley. Pulses will include green gram, black gram, chickpea, lentils. Some spices like cardamom and black pepper also come from seeds of plant. And neem, keshar, cinchona, all these herbs. Tea and coffee are very common beverages at our home. They are also plant products. Now, I will tell you another plant product which is very helpful at your age for your growth. Instead of having lots of junk food at nasta or breakfast, you should take sprouted grains like mung or chana. They are a rich source of proteins which are needed for the growth of your body at your age. Now, how to prepare the sprouted grains? First, take some green gram and cowpeas in a bowl. Soak them in water for a day, at least 14 to 15 hours. After one day, remove the water from the bowl and wrap the green gram and cowpeas in a piece of wet cloth or some cotton. Notice the next day, you will find that they have sprouted. These grains are rich sources of protein and iron, which are essential for growing children and also sick people, patients. If we take sprouted grains in the breakfast menu daily, it is a very good food habit. For food from animals, we usually different kinds of fish, different kind of meat, honey, milk products are of various kinds from ice cream, paneer, cheese, butter, milk itself. These foods we get from animals.
Now, so long you have understood what we are teaching up to this point, let us go to the final one. It is a little more complicated, little less fun than the previous part of the discussion. So please pay attention very closely to this portion of our teaching. Look at the slides, please.
Like human beings, we can also categorize animals according to the food and eating habits. We classify animals according to food and eating habits into three categories. Number one, herbivores or herbivorous animals. Animals which feed only on plants and plant products are called herbivores or herbivorous animals. Common herbivorous animals, cows, goats, buffalo, horse, sheep, this you have seen. And please note that the teeth of the herbivorous are specially designed to grind grass and plant products. Second category of animals. Animals that depend on other animals for their food. We call them carnivores or carnivorous animals. Lions, leopards, tigers, hyenas, they are carnivores. Carnivorous animals also have very sharp teeth. These teeth are called canines. They also have claws, and the birds have sharp beak. These help them to tear the flesh of the animals. Kites and vultures are also examples of like. flesh-eating animals, birds. Third category is omnivores. We are omnivores, human beings. Some other animals are also there. The animals which eat both plant and animal products. Both plant and animal product. They have a mixed set of teeth and sometimes claws also. Such animals are called omnivores or omnivorous animals. We humans, our domestic dogs and cats, bears, etc. are omnivores. There is one other category of carnivores. They are carnivorous, but a subcategory. We call them scavengers. Scavengers are the animals that consume dead bodies of other animals. Examples: vultures, jackals, crows. These animals are very necessary to keep our surroundings clean. And note that all these animals have different kind of teeth to help them eat the food properly, the food they like. Okay. Now at the end, let us finish this lesson by summing up the main points. Please look at the main points that we have discussed in this lesson. Food is one of the most important necessities of our life. It provides us energy to perform the various functions. It keeps us fit and healthy. It also helps us grow. The materials needed to prepare a particular food item are called ingredients. Human beings eat a variety of food like rice, bread, vegetables, mutton, fish, chicken, pork, beef, sweets, etc. Some people prefer food derived from plant and plant products. They are called vegetarians. The vegetarians who do not also take milk and honey are called vegans. A meal consisting of plant and plant products only is called a vegetarian meal. People who include animal products such as meat, fish, egg, along with vegetables, cereals and pulses are called non-vegetarians. And such meals are called non-vegetarian meals. A number of spices like cumin, turmeric, coriander, black pepper, mustard and chilies are mostly used in Indian cooking to make the food tasty. Main sources of our food materials are plants and animals. We get cereals, pulses, vegetables, fruits, nuts, etc. from plants. Milk, meat, fish, egg, pork, beef, prawns, honey, etc. are foods that we get from animals. Food habits are different in different animals. On the basis of their food habits, animals are classified as herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores, and a special subdivision of carnivores are scavengers.
So, students, this is the first chapter, discussion on the first chapter of your science book. I hope you have enjoyed it. And now for some work, we will provide some exercises to you with this video. Answer it in separate notebooks. If you are interested, it's better to have some diagrams drawn on it. If you have the book, read the book very carefully because reading is very important. Reading will inculcate, develop the habit, good habit of using English language. It will strengthen your command over the English language, using it in different situations. So read the book very carefully. And it will also give you more command, more details on the topic itself. I hope we will soon meet in the actual classroom. If we are not, in the next we will meet again in this virtual classroom and read the second chapter of your science book. Till then, I hope you will prepare well for the first chapter. I'm sure you will do it. Stay home and stay safe, but don't waste your time. We'll meet you very soon. Thank you. Goodbye.